Hey everybody, welcome to Tam Psych Advice. This is Tamara. Hey ENTPs and hey people who love ENTPs and are curious about them. If you want to see more ENTP videos, make sure you like the video. That's how I figure out what videos I want to do, and hit the bell notification so that you'll know when I put out new videos. And also make sure you're subscribed and share this video with people that you want to understand you. And by the way, ENTPs or people who are interested in ENTPs, if there are any specific ENTP videos that you're curious about that you want me to do, then put it in the comment section. Also be sure to check out my playlist, because sometimes people will ask for certain videos and I've already done them. So anyway, you probably want to know, like, what is this ENTP secret? Or what's something that I want to highlight or that I've discovered about them? So recently I discovered that a minister who used to be one of my favorites has a YouTube channel. He lives in a different state from me. I used to watch him on TV before YouTube became popular. I used to like him so much that one day he came into town and I took two of my friends to see him in person. I'd kind of forgotten about him until a few months ago when I discovered he had a YouTube channel. But something had changed. He was a little older and a little slower. He does daily live messages, and sometimes his wife joins him. I don't mean to be mean about this ENTP, but I wondered what is going on with him. He's so dull. He's not old enough to be so lacking in energy, like he's 95 or something. I tried to get interested in his messages and tried to see the joy in it, but he presents in such a monotone way now. No energy, no excitement, just talks like a 90-year-old man, even though he's so much younger than that. Maybe something tragic happened that made him lose his self-esteem. Or maybe now that he raised 5 almost all adult children, he's just had it with life. Still, I tried to enjoy his messages and get something out of them, but something was off. His church sermons are played live on YouTube on Sundays, but I never bothered to watch. Too much competition and too many other ministers that I want to watch, even though one of my favorite ministers was a guest speaker at his church recently, and I was wowed by how huge his congregation is. It looked like thousands of people. He must be more popular than I thought. I don't know why, but I decided a couple of Sundays ago to watch him preach to his congregation live. I didn't plan on watching for long, but after about 5 minutes, I was hooked. I couldn't turn the channel. He was electrifying, energized. He was even doing the thing that I think ENTPs are pros at, which is shock value. He was saying things that made me blush a little, but he caught my attention and made great points. I actually started taking notes because he was making so many great points that I didn't want to forget some of the amazing things he was saying. One of the things he said was, positive encouragement will always be better than criticism. Your criticism of others is a reflection of what you do to yourself. Wow, that's what I was used to from him, making ENTP points that made you stop and reflect and think and learn and grow. He was funny, energetic, loud, full of personality, smiling instead of frowning, assertive, fun and flowing, exuberant, spontaneous, and on top of things, full of power. So what was the difference between this him and the other him that was Mr. Super Lackluster? Uninterested in his own message, it seemed. This is a secret many times to ENTP charm and charisma. You ready for it? Can you guess what it is? Think about the ENTPs you know. The secret weapon for most ENTPs is an audience. That's right, an audience. This type seems to need a crowd more than any other type. Something happens, something shifts, someone different arrives on the scene. They are two different people. I can't tell you how many ENTPs I've seen in one-on-one interviews or who are with their wife or one other person who deem themselves introverts when it couldn't be further from the case. They are true examples of what it means to be ignited by extroversion, to be jolted by people and energized by them, by the presence of a group of people or a crowd. I have seen ENTPs on YouTube say that they are introverts, but put them on YouTube live where they have to be spontaneous and allow them to be asked questions, and they are rapid fire. Like, they can answer anything. And they speak fast and they're hyped and just so cool, man. They answer each question with speed, without forethought, brilliantly. It's like the Holy Spirit comes upon them, and they are experts in any field and are not thrown off by any question. They are fast, fun, and amazing, and some of the most outgoing personalities you will ever find. But without that audience, without a crowd, without a group of people, they can become dry, lackluster, unrecognizable, tired, unenthused. But if you want to zing them with personality, get them all revved up, put a crowd of some sort in front of them. Emeril Lagasse, the famous chef, is that way. He even said it himself. If you watch him cook with no audience, he's very slow, quiet, methodical. He doesn't seem interested in what he's doing, just going through the motions. But you put him in front of a crowd, and he becomes the best of the best of the best. He gets the crowd going. He's jumping on chairs, he's screaming, he's exciting. He makes you want to cook even if you hate the kitchen. This is a secret to put any ENTP to the test who says they're introverted, who you're just not sure if they meet the ENTP criteria. Put them in a group of people and watch them dance and jiggle all over the place. The swagger comes out, the finesse. I've seen a few ENFPs do this too, who can be very dull on the phone, but in person, put a crowd around them, and they have exuberant, popular personalities. If you want to see some ENTPs fizzle, take the group setting away, and they will talk slower, move slower, seem more self-aware, and even shy. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule, but this is a nice little test, and the secret to making ENTPs shine like the beaming sun. This is a great way to get them thinking on their feet. And that's not to say that I haven't had some really, really intense, deep, one-on-one conversations with ENTPs. So, it's not entirely true, but it's one component that I've noticed about many ENTPs. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember what I told you about the comment section. All right, you guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.